All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol KODK, Eastman Kodak Co. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative, and it means you well. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So Eastman Kodak had to break through resistance to continue to work their way up to newer highs. They certainly did that throughout the day several times. It took quite a while till the last couple hours of the day that they were able to break through it, use it as support, and start to work their way up and level off. They hit new highs here of 1251, pulling themselves a little bit further from the 50-day moving average, but from yesterday's point of view, right? From Thursday to Friday, excuse me. Um, Thursday to Friday, the 50-day moving average started to catch up with the stock. So it's catching up to the stock, but the bulls are doing a good job at keeping themselves above it and continuing to move to newer highs because it started the day here and it ended the day here. So that's a move right there, but the bulls need to come in stronger and heftier for the next coming move. So let's look here at our new resistance level and support based off of what the charts show us, and let's see what they have to say. The most important thing right now is the 50-day moving average. Very, very important because the 50-day moving average is what's letting us know who's in control, whether the bears or the bulls. And as long as the bulls stay above it, the bulls are in full control. They need to maintain themselves above it. But to do that, they need to continue to break through resistance levels. So the main resistance level here, which is the highest point this stock has reached in this bullish run, right? Because it's had a wild run. I mean, it spiked up, it reached highs of 1140, dipped, leveled off, and started to run again. So 1140 was a pivotal moment to know if this was going to reach newer highs. And as we can see here at 1140 and right here at our previous resistance level, there was a support created there and it continued to rise and now it's leveled off. The question is, could the bulls continue this run? So they're gonna have to break through resistance level. And this is the highest point, 1256. That is our resistance level. The bulls need to break through it, turn that into support, and continue to work their way up to newer highs. So by doing that, the bulls are pulling themselves further away from the 50-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average is 1034. Very important as well because of the fact that resistance is important to be broken through for the bulls to continue to work their way up and to newer highs. But the 50-day moving average is certainly important as well because, again, as I stated earlier, it is what lets us know on what side of the chart we're in. If we fall below it, bears are starting to gain control. As long as the bulls stay above it, they are in control. So the 50-day moving average is 1034. I'd write that down just to keep in mind where the chart is at and what side of it we're in and who is in control. As of right now, the bulls are definitely dominating this one. And by breaking through 1256, turning into support, they can start to reach new resistance levels and newer highs. But they need to test it and break through it. And it's important to know that the bulls need to break through it to continue this run. On the other end, we have what the bears want. And the bears want to break through support. This is the lowest point in this bearish run and the lowest point before it picked up. Obviously, we have another low point here at 1084, but that's something to pay close attention to if 1098 gets broken through. But this is a very important support level because this is the lowest point before the recovery. If it continued to plunge, then it'd be another support level or it'd be close to 1084. But in this case, this is the lowest one before the recovery in an upward trend. The bulls even had trouble here on the last candlestick before rising again because the bears were definitely trying to dominate that one, and they definitely did. They sold more than they bought in that time frame. So 1098 is our support here, and if 1098 gets broken through, I'm not saying that the bears have completely won or gained full control, but they are on their way to gaining leverage and getting closer to the 50-day moving average. I want to emphasize how important it is to pay close attention to how this stock reacts if it breaks through support 1098 and what goes on in between 1098 and 1034, which is our 50-day moving average. As long as the bulls reappear in that area or even before breaking through support and use it to bounce back, then the bulls are on their way back to starting to gain a rally. But again, the bulls won't have full control on this to continue to run until they break through 1256 and turn it into support. Now, again, this is very important, 1098, because if the bears break through it, the 50-day moving average starts to catch up to it, and by default, this could end up in bearish territory, leading to the bears gaining control. So I want to emphasize how important it is, and even if the bulls can recover from there, just because they recovered and they're slightly above the 50-day moving average, they can quickly lose control. I hope that you guys found this video helpful and informative. If you feel encouraged or inclined to subscribe, please do so. But don't forget to click on the bell by turning on all notifications to my videos so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.